Hello, it's me, Mr. Canadian. Mr. Canadian William. And people seem. I've been looking at the polls recently. People seem to be thinking Mark Carney's going to win. And personally, I don't believe it. I think there's going to be a conservative majority. And I have evidence. First off, this is a very turbulent time in politics. You know, Mark Carney's a brand new prime minister. Like, I think yesterday he took office. So, obviously, there's a honeymoon phase. Remember 1993? I don't, but I've learned about it. Anyways, in the 1993 election, Brian Mulroney, there he was. He had the lowest approval ratings in Canadian history at that time. He steps down as leader of the Progressive Conservative Party. Then Kim Campbell steps up, takes over the party. Now, Kim Campbell, mind you, the party has 156 seats at this time, which was a majority government back then. Anyways, Kim Campbell, she in the polls, this is according to Wikipedia, by the way. She's tied with the Liberals or beating them. One poll on that it shows on Wikipedia had the Progressive Conservatives at like 50%, which is like a super majority. And a good chunk of them had the Progressive Conservatives just a bit ahead of the Liberals. You know what happened in that election? The Progressive Conservatives were reduced to 2 seats in Parliament from 156. That is crazy. Now, yes, that is partly due to the vote splitting from the Bloc Québécois and the Reform Party. But still, that is proof that the current polls are very, very inflated. Well, not proof, it's evidence. Yeah, there's a difference there. Anyways, there will be a conservative government. I see people saying that Mark Carney is somehow a conservative when he has openly admitted he supports an industrial carbon tax, which is not all that conservative. He supports subsidizing corporations, which is not all that conservative. And some other third thing. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Let's see. And personally, I believe he will run deficits, regardless of what he may say. He is literally appointed a socialist, somebody who is openly socialist themselves. I'm not even just calling, what's his name, Champagne, I think. Let me fact check this. Yeah, my apologies, it's not Champagne, it's Stephen Guilbeault, who is the self-proclaimed socialist. He has referred to himself as a socialist on Question Period in the past. Stephen Guilbeault. Champagne, he's the guy who's like, oh, we will not take any lessons from the conservatives. Yeah, I was about to do a French accent. That would not have been good, though. I stopped myself. Anyways, there will be a conservative majority. If I were to take a guess, I'd say conservatives maybe have like an 8 to 15 point lead in the polls right now. Somewhere in that range. You know, I do not... polls are drastically inflated right now. If Mark Carney does actually hold off on an election until October, like some rumors say he's going to do, then you will see Liberal numbers fall again before the election. If he doesn't, you'll still see them fall a bit before the election, if it happens in like May or something. But yeah, there will be a conservative majority. I've also seen people claim, oh yeah, I that's what I was talking about. People say that Mark Carney's like a conservative. He's not. He's gonna run. He supports an industrial carbon tax. He's gonna run deficits probably. Don't quote me on that. He's quite the guy. He's supports subsidizing Canadian corporations instead of just cutting their taxes to allow them to build on their own. He wants to send the people's money to the corporations. Yeah, it's crazy. And I don't like him. I don't like Mark Carney. He's just not a good guy. Well, I'm not saying that Pierre Poilievre is a good guy, but I do like Pierre Poilievre. I'm a fan of Pierre Poilievre. You know, like, I genuinely believe in the modern conservative ideology. It's not just me being a reactionary and not liking Justin Trudeau. I consider myself a free marketeer, and I like the economics of the Conservative Party. Alright, anyways, that's all I have to say today. Thank you, and goodbye.